Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I have something exciting. So I ordered a couple of items from Chanel, and these were the items that I was patiently or impatiently waiting for quite some time. So basically I have 3 items to show you, actually 4 but 3. 2 of them are blush, and one is the newest foundation that Chanel has released, and also this lipstick that I'm wearing. It's the sample that I got. It is where is it? Okay, so it's this one. It's the Rouge Allure lipstick, the latest one, in color 854 Rouge Passant. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it correctly, but it is this one. So I got this in sample and I absolutely love this. I would say that I have been wearing this for a couple of hours now and it has not moved since. I was in that assumption that it does have a high shine, and that was one of the reasons why I was hesitant to buy this, and maybe I might, you never know. So that was one of the sample, and we are not here for that today. We are here for... So okay, I have these 2 blushes that I got. Chanel had already launched these blushes in Asia, I think last year, and I was not able to get my hands on these blushes at that point. But now I saw that they have launched this in Canada, and I'm not sure if they have launched it in US and UK. And also they have launched this new foundation. So let's start with the foundation and then we'll move on to the blush. So let's just compare this one with the previous one. So this is the Le Beige Water Fresh Complexion Touch, and the older one was called as Le Beige Water Fresh Tint. So this is the Water Fresh Complexion Touch, and this is the Water Fresh Tint. And if you can see the sizing, this one is 30 mils and this one is just 20. Yeah, this one is 20. So this one was said to have 75% water, and the rest was the pigment micro droplets. And it said that this has 8 hours of hydration, which is true. Like, I'm not sure about 8 hours or something, but it does give me full day hydration when I wear this. And this is not even a foundation, this is basically like a tint. If you're looking for some coverage, then this won't provide you with any. It will just even out your skin tone. And also this has the signature Chanel fragrance. And now let's come to this one. It says that this is 3 times more pigmented for fuller coverage and flawless makeup look. It is a lightweight gel texture composed of 60% water. The other one was 75%. This is 60% water with cooling sensation. And also it is rich in antioxidant, which includes jasmine extract, which helps to protect skin from pollution and other environmental stress. And also this has emollients such as tamarind extract, known for its hydration properties, and also leaves skin visibly plump and delivers a fresh complexion that appears well rested. And with the previous one, with the previous Water Fresh tint, you get this kind of a brush, but with the newer one, I have to open this, you get a brush like this. It does have a dome shaped, and it does feel more dense as compared to the previous one. I did not hate the previous brush. I kind of still use that sometimes, but I'm not a huge fan of it either. But this does feel soft. It feels very soft. Oh, and also the packaging, this was a rectangle shaped packaging, and this one is like a cylindrical one. But I do find that this is more travel friendly as compared to this one. This is definitely not travel friendly, unfortunately. Now let's look at the texture. So one pump will give you this much amount. You can see that it is runny, but it's not very runny. And also it has way more pigments. And if you can see, one pump gives this much amount, and you can definitely see that it's very runny and has very less pigment as compared to the newer one. And that is the whole point of launching the new one, because they wanted to make it more high coverage. See, this blends so smoothly. And now let's look at this one. You can see that it does have lots and lots of pigments, and you can also see that it is not my color. But guess what, I had no idea what my color would be, because the Water Fresh is the only foundation that I own from Chanel, and they do not have a shade finder option. So I just did my guess and I ordered it, but I think this is light. But I think I can mix something and make it work. But for today's video, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to use it, even though it's light. Just bear with me. We just want to see how it sits on the skin. And yep, so I'm just going to pull my hair back. I'm going to use this brush and see how this works. And I'm going to take some from here, from the back of my hand, and I'm going to apply. It does blend very smoothly, and you can see that it has also covered the redness that I have on my skin. You know what, I'm not that mad with the color change. Like, it is a little bit light, but you know, I think I can make this work as well. Like, I can use just some bronzer, and yep. So if you can see, I did take some from the back of my hand, and it has covered this part of my face. So it does, so a little bit goes a long way, and it has covered my redness, so it does have coverage. You know what, I'm going to take more and see how it works. I took half a pump. You know what, I'm not a huge fan of this brush. No, you know what, I do not like the brush. I'm just going to blend this with my finger. I'm also just going to bring this down my neck. Okay, so if you can see that this does have coverage, but you know, it does not give you full coverage. Okay, so if you can see, this does give you coverage, but it still does not give you full coverage as a regular foundation, which is still good, but it does provide more coverage than the previous Water Fresh tint. So if you're someone who will do like more coverage and were not happy with the Water Fresh, then this is a good option, but it is not very hydrating. It's not drying, but if you are someone who is used to using the Water Fresh tint, then you will find this little bit less hydrating as compared to that. But that being said, that yes, it is not drying at all. I'm not feeling any sticky feeling, and also it does not budge once it settles down. It does not give that much matte look over here. It does have a little bit of shine, but I don't think that should be a problem, because the weather, I mean, if you are living in some place which, you know, is very cold right now, then I'm not sure how that may work. But if it's summer, then I don't think this should be a problem. I'm liking it, but I definitely do not like the brush. I would rather prefer to blend it with my finger than using a brush. Yep, overall I do like it. It is pretty good. Definitely a bit lighter for my liking, but that's fine. I can use a bronzer or something and make this work. Overall, I'm quite happy. To be honest, I wasn't that excited initially, because I thought that this was actually going to be a replacement for my favorite water fresh tint, but then I found out that, you know, this is just an addition to the Le Beige family, and it is not a replacement for the water fresh tint. Water fresh tint is not going anywhere, but definitely if you see it on the website of Chanel, all the water fresh tint, or most of them, are out of stock. So don't worry about it, they will still come back after some time. Maybe, you know, because of the launch they're focusing it on the newer ones. But yeah, overall I quite like it actually. I wish they had the shade finder so I could, you know what shade I have, but I can still make this work, and I'm quite happy with this. Yeah, this is a nice one. Okay, so now let's move on to the foundation. Sorry, the blush. Oh, you know what? It broke my heart when I saw that these launched in Asia but not over here. I was like, why? Like, why would they do that? I have no idea, but I'm not complaining now because I have them. And I'm a huge blush person as well. I got them in two shades. One is warm pink and another one is deep apricot. This one is warm pink. Oops. Yeah, this one is warm pink. And this one is deep apricot. Both of them look kind of similar in the bottle. So these ones have similar packaging as compared to the water fresh tints, but these are in smaller size. They are 15 mils and these are 30 mils. That is the difference. And initially I was like, oh, you know, for the price point, these are small, but these goes a long way. You don't need much. So now I'm not complaining. So it says that it has visible micro droplets of pigment developed with patented microfluidic technology, which melt onto the skin on contact to create unrivaled bare skin, flushed cheeks effect and natural healthy glow. Also, this formula is lightweight and composes of 75% of water, which offers an instant burst of freshness. And it also contains tamarind seed extract that helps hydrate the skin and gives up to 8 hours of hydration. So these two actually promises kind of same thing, that this have 75% water, this also have some 75% of water, and they do give hydration up to 8 hours, same as they do. So I would say that these actually are almost similar, but just the difference is that that is a tint and this is a blush. So now let's look at the first one. It's the warm pink. It actually looks like this. Deep apricot over here. So this one is warm pink and this one is deep apricot. So if you see these two, this was deep apricot and this is warm pink. So warm pink is like pale pink and this is kind of like a burnt red color. The main thing that you have to be mindful of when you're blending the blushes, you have to make sure that you're blending well, because you want to make sure that you're bursting every single droplets, as they are very highly pigmented and you do not want to leave any mark on your skin. And this actually looks like these are gonna stay for quite some time once settled down, so you have to make sure that you are blending them fast. I mean, not very fast, but you have to be quick comparatively. No? And I'm just going to use my finger to apply this, and I'm going to apply warm pink over here. So this is warm pink. Oh, I love it. I'm just going to take very little. And this is warm apricot, sorry, deep apricot. And oh, I love this color. It does blend very well with the finger, so you do not have to worry, but once it sits, they won't budge. So, you know, just make sure that you're doing it quickly and not taking forever to do it. Yeah, this is what it looks like. You can use a brush as well. I think brush will also work very well with these blushes. So because it will help you to break each and every droplets, and it will be quicker than doing it with a finger. Once it settles down, it won't budge. It does give you that glowy, shiny look. And I think it is because of that hydration that they're talking about. But oh, I love it. This one is so muted. It does not have high pigments, which is perfect. And this one is also very subtle because I have applied it in that way. But yes, if you want a high pigment, I'm definitely sure that it will provide you with one. You can see that this have settled down and they're not going to budge, but it does have that glow that we want for summer. So you know, if you don't even put any highlighter, you're good. Oh, and also just to be mindful of, these blushes do not come with any brush. They do say that you can use the Chanel number 104 brush, but I do not have that. I'm going to use my regular blush brush or my finger. Either or, it is fine. Only I would say that if you're using a brush, it will be helpful to burst the micro droplets more effectively and more quick as compared to the finger. But either way, this is such a beautiful color and I'm so happy that I got it. I'm not that much of an orange color person. I am more on the pink side, but I do love this one. I mean, I can use this for the fall as well. This is such a beautiful color. It is so subtle, it is not bright. It's perfect. And look at this one, I'm glowing. Oh, and also before we finish, I just want to mention that the foundation comes in 16 shade, as the previous Water Fresh tint used to come in, I guess, 8 shade. So they have doubled their shade range, which is awesome. And for the blush, they have 6 shade. Wait, let me check. Yep, so they have come up with 6 different shades. This one is warm pink, another one is deep apricot, and they also have light peach, light pink, intense coral, and deep bronze. The only thing I would say, you have to be mindful of the color range or color shade for your foundation when it comes to the Water Fresh Complexion Touch. If you know what your shade is perfect, if you are able to go to a store and find that, that would be better, because you know exactly what your shade range is. So yeah, that is it for now. And if you did like the video, then please like, share and subscribe, and comment down below what do you think about the newer foundation that they have launched. And I'll see you next time. Bye bye.